Darling, I'm so glad you've come. I spoke to Laszlo. He said he understood, which made it even harder. I wish he'd called me awful names and thrown me out.
Always simpler that way. But he doesn't seem the sort.
He's a good man, and I'll always love him. But not like I love you. So, what are we waiting for? If we're to spend the rest of our lives together, let's start right now. Isn't there something you want to ask me? There's the love of my life. Darling, you're wonderful.
Will you marry me?
Oh, darling, of course I will. And just think, one day our children will ask, Mum, how did Daddy propose to you? And I'll say, right in the centre of Bowerstone Industrial. It was terribly romantic.
Buy a home for your family to live in, or choose an existing one. Choose where you would like to have your wedding ceremony. Oh, this is exciting.
I'm so happy.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
You're it, creep!
Your hand feels so warm.
Nice doing business with you. You won't regret that purchase. I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
You sure you want to let go? I can't stand that. No, no! Darling, that's great. I could do this forever. You have just read my mind. Remember when we used to sneak up to your room in the castle? Fancy reliving those memories.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, yes. My love, yes.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh. Oh.
Remember when we used to sneak up to your room in the castle? Fancy reliving those memories. I never want it to end. You won't believe this, but I'm pregnant. I've never been so happy. Look at that smile. I see it. This is for you. Always were a smooth one, weren't you? Darling, that's great. It's the strangest thing. We haven't been married that long, but it's like I can't remember my life before this.
I like that top you're wearing. It really suits you.
Oh! Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help me! My gnomes! My beautiful gnomes! With their little hats! I have to get them back. I just have to, you understand? I have to! Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one, and he's right in the house. His name's Lionel. He always had a chip on his shoulder, that one. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and talk some sense into him. And don't worry, you won't have any trouble finding him. You just need to follow his... his voice. This is my house now! I'll take you! What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? However you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See if I can get them all back. I can work out a way to fix this. Your mother! You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. Well, I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
Welcome, welcome. Always good to see you. Lots been going on since you cleared out those wretched creatures. Most of the rubble's gone. Soon we'll be able to have the temple up and running. Anyway, we do still have a teeny-weeny problem. We can't get the central furnace started. The control lever handle's missing. And without the central furnace working, the sacrificial pit is out of commission, and that means the spirits of evil won't be getting their sacrifice tonight. We'll be going hungry too, if you get my drift. But if you retrieve the handle for us, we could finally get this place working again. It'll be a full-on evil temple and everything. I can't seem to get that right. Excellent. Hurry back once you found it. We need to get the barbecue going.
Some fellas like pickaxes. Me? I love pickaxes.
Have you got it yet? You found it? Oh, we are going to have such a feast tonight. Have you seen who we're having for dinner?
Anyway, can't thank you enough. You've been a real help. We owe you. The cause of evil owes you. Say, you're an evil sort. Would you like to do the honours before you go? Inaugurate our new dark sanctum and that. You deserve it after all you've done. Whoa, easy now. I don't like it too well done. Anyway, good work. I declare the Dark Sanctum officially open! And the first evil act enacted too! Fantastic! Well, now it's time for dinner, so I shall say farewell. Come back whenever you like, and I'll put another peasant on the barbie for you. Anytime, like when you fancy a snack, or you've got someone you want to get rid of, or whatever.
Now that you own a second house, you can move your family into it if you like.
Ah, the rebel prince. I'm on my way to the castle to report to your brother, and to try to find out what I can about his troop movements while I'm there. Ben's in the back room, arguing with Paige. Not an entirely unexpected situation. Ben seems to have a way with the fairer sex, a strange, troubled way. Tell you.
I said before that we soldiers told these stories so as not to miss home. But in truth, I have never felt the sense of that word in any place I have visited, and certainly not in Gunk. Yet there it was I was raised by my shopkeeping parents, who through no fault of their own often struggled to keep other things such as shoes on our feet and food on our table. This being the case, my 3 elder brothers and I had no recourse but to find other sources of sustenance, money and entertainment. Despite my small hands, I was never the equal of my siblings in what constituted the main form of income for all Finns under the age of 15, the picking of pockets. It is possible that even then, though barely 8 years old, I had begun to form some sort of moral objection to such activities. Instead, I found my calling as a street performer, standing in the town square telling jokes and falling over repeatedly.
Did you hear about the man who went through a balverine forest and messed up his trousers?
I would ask the audience. No, they would reply.
He said, with fiends like that, who needs enemas?
All right, so it wasn't sophisticated. I was only a child after all, but at least it was honest. Or it would have been had my brothers not taken the opportunity, afforded to them by the villagers' uncouth laughter, to rob them blind. All this accidental aiding and abetting won me the greatest gift I had ever received. For my 11th birthday, my criminal siblings bought me a beautiful pellet gun, and thus it was I found my second talent, a rather surprising accuracy with firearms. It was not long before this ability was put to good use. My brothers set up a fair booth in which they challenged all comers to pit their target practice skills against young Ben. Having fleeced all the local clods, we soon had to rely on traders, passers-by and occasional tours of neighbouring villages, out of which we would more often than not be run out by the authorities.
I'm telling you, I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, here he is. Ask him yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a prince, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Riva.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Riva hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great. Where's my costume? What, I still can't come? What, even after the 3 hollow men story? Honestly, this is as bad as the army.
Now everyone out. I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one spies on you.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship. God, I knew I should have gone up to the castle with Swifty.
I just love how soldiers can come in and out of our secret hideout now. Whatever you do, please don't let Mr. Finn follow you. I've had enough of him for one day. I'll see you at Reva's Manor.
Hello. When someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I shan't peek, I promise. The armory is at your disposal. That suit should allow you to blend in anywhere, so long as anywhere is a fancy masquerade ball attended by high-ranking members of society. Wear it in any other environment, you'd probably be slightly conspicuous. I say, who is this person standing before me? I can scarcely guess. You know my favorite aspect of this sanctuary? No moths. What a finely tailored room. That is splendid. I can see why you would want to save that. Any other business to attend to?
A fine display! Keep it up! Patrol duty is almost a pleasure with people like you around.
Hey, what you want done with your body after you're dead? In case you're wondering, that was me, that was.
Just a thought, mate. Why don't you try avoiding his attack? Ha ha! I can't be hit, 'cause you... Hellfire, we're losing this one, lads! Lads? Where'd you go?
That's it, just...
Yippee! Hurrah! A corpse! A corpse!
That really does suit you. Brings out the colour in your eyes. Shall we?
If I had a friend like you, I could tell them secrets. Like that I'm gonna set you on fire.
Bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologise.
Oh yeah, well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, alright?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw in my character.
Oh, no, not the caviar. Oh, damn shame, that. It's a damn shame.
Oh, the wheel, the wheel. It's just this way. Oh, You'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My! More busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committing, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you. Does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila. Do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show? You expect us to entertain you?
But of course. It's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super. You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
I'm rather proud of that shot.
Oh, I bet that stings something fierce. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Dear me! I hope there are no minors in the audience.
We'll be lucky to get out of here alive. These ugly things are tougher than they look.
You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward.
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
Oh, that hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did. The hobs are getting some good hits in now. Oh, that hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer than usual. Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size. A good hit for the valiant rebel there.
I wounded one.
Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new Hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Or we can just flush him. That Hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people!
They're tougher than they look. They act like children, don't they? It almost feels wrong to kill them.
I don't know about you, but I find Hobbs rather sexy. I like a big mouth. In fact, I require a big mouth.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time? It's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop!
We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Man Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time. Not bad for someone who's been dead a couple of 100 years.
How can these things even walk?
If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now. It's a Hollow Man massacre! It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over. What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here. Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it? He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds. Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. That corpse is taking one hell of a beating. Oh, what a shame. Cut down in the prime of death.
My life.
Oh, I hope that wound isn't of a grave nature. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It won't happen again.
I'm gonna kill Reaver if I survive this first. I'm not used to fighting the dead.
What a heartbreaking performance! The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about hollow men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, we'll let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes, I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
I've never seen anything like...
That was a lucky hit. Don't let it get you down.
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one, and it was his first day as well.
What the? Have we bitten off more than we can chew here, lads?
Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore. Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one. It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reva?
It helps if you picture Reva's face on them.
Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish.
That didn't look too bad, mate. Come on, hit him back. You think you...
Fight back, you wimps!
You can't touch us.
A remarkable hit, which is why I remarked upon it. I'll put a bit of oomph in it. Not like that.
Ooh, well, better him than me. Keep it up.
Ah, these pitiful men are not a patch on my old bloodstone pirates. Oh, how I miss them sometimes.
Hey, you bastard! Leave my mate alone!
Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
Slut ya! Just a thought, mate. Why don't you try avoiding his attack?
What the hell are you?
Got...
Beating up on my friends, eh? I ain't gonna stand for that.
Who knows how many people they killed before Reva...
Don't think you'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
Plenty more blood where that came from, son. Keep going.
You fancy that?
You're still standing, mate. Hit him back. Wow, watch out. He's a good shot with a gun.
Well, that's one way to earn your wages.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now, this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
They don't call them Sand Furies for nothing, and it's not because they get angry on the beach, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. Oh no, they've killed one. These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one.
Oh, that's a real shame.
I'll slice your head off if I have to.
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right, and I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell. Oh, so much senseless death. And if you're having trouble coping, buy a copy of my book, 101 Jokes for the Recently Bereaved. Oh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do.
Whatever is under that suit gets tough.
Oh, tut, tut, tut. It could have cartwheeled out of the way. Don't you agree?
You're just making them more angry, you know. She could not pirouette away in time. How tragic. It should be a crime to kill such a graceful creature. Somebody please arrest that rebel.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig? Oh, you're a rough one, ain't ya? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Wait, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
Oh, dear. Does Bruce have any idea how hard it is to find good staff? Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
hirsute guests, dig in! Dig in! Now, that is no way to treat my guests. It's a shame about their clothes, don't you think? Couldn't they simply have undressed before transforming into monsters? It's common sense.
Just die, will you?
I once toyed with the idea of becoming a Balverine, but hiding this beautiful face beneath all that mess, why, it would be a crime. Rip them to shreds! But remember, this makes us even.
I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored. Such magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts. You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected.
It's reassuring to see they can feel pain.
You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct. How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois Balverines, hmm?
This is the last party I take you to.
Out!
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's brother, the Prince.
The King's brother, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark.
Come back!
Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
All right, then. We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
The speech will commence shortly!
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
As you can see, your promise to Paige is now on the wall. You've a new type of gauntlet available. With a rifle, a skilled shooter can hit targets at significant range and inflict considerable damage. That combination is bound to get their attention. Any other business to attend to? You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned. Ah, yes, I remember that look. Excellent choice of hats. You look like someone not to be trifled with. Ah, all ready for the masquerade. Well, your head is anyway. That hat is an excellent selection. Ah, very good. You can tip